Hey everybody, welcome to another Fish Tank Thursdays. As you can hear, I got these two tanks going. They're pretty much clear, so now I can set up my Molly and Platy tank and my guppy tank with plants and stuff like that in there to get the mollies and guppies and platies to rejuvenate. Over here I have my molly tank. I don't think you see any fish, but they're there, right there, there, and another one there, and another one there. I have to get some males. These are all females. The male passed away, for whatever reason, and people have asked me about my fish that swim sideways. He's still fine. So we'll check him out in the end. What I would normally be doing is cleaning and doing a water change. I'm not going to do a water change until the end of the month. I'm going to do half. So what I'm going to do now is, because they all need water, is add water to them. And I will be when I add the water to it. And what I did want to do is change this filter in here. So what I have to do is get the filter. What I won't do is I'm going to shut the tank and then change the filter. So let me get the filter to change the tank. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Sorry about this. The camera won't go off. The first thing I'm going to do is change the filter. I'm going to shut the tank off for a second. Right down here, they're all on surge protectors above the ground. So we'll shut the tank. Shut the tank off. What I will do is I have a plastic bag. I will take this filter out. Been in a long time, and stick it in, let it drain, and stick it in the plastic bag. And I will throw it out. What I didn't want to do is get water on the ground. I thought this would be big enough, which it is. Okay, now I'm taking it and we'll put the new one in, just like this. There we go. Notice I didn't change the water. I put the water back into the tank. This filter has the pump inside the filter. When you have a power failure, the lights go out for a certain period of time, hopefully before you can get onto the thing. I would say about 20 to 30 minutes you could go without the thing. But if you go out longer than that, a few hours, you could have trouble with your fish. So what you do is just turn it back on, and it starts filling right away. So I'm going to throw this out. Put my filter thing back on. And we're set with the tank. Filter didn't make a mess because I wouldn't have the stuff going in to the tank. I shut the tank off, redid it, and it's flowing nicely. So what I'm going to do now is add the water to it. Add the water to it, and I'll be right back once I add the water to the tank. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to add the water to it. This is lukewarm water. May need only one. And I always check the tank. So we need only one for this. I always check the tank for leaks. Check up this side. Check up this side. Check up this side. So I look around. So you don't see any leaking. Any kind. Check the. Nope. And everybody says, why do you continuously add water to the tank? And anybody would know, you always have evaporation in the tank. If you look here, this is moist. By putting this down and keeping the lid on the tank, the filter or the bubbles from the tank over here always get moisture in it, and that's what is the condensation. And of course, being running constantly, you always have some evaporation. If you have a lot of evaporation, you would check the tank for leaks. So once a week, adding a little bit of water to the tank. That's common in any tank that I know of. Let me know if you know of anything different, but I believe that's the reason for it. I'm going to get some more water and add it to that tank. I'll be right back, and we'll go over what I'm going to be doing with the other tank and what's going to happen on fish tank 30. Okay, you see my community tank here, and they're all coming up to the top for food. I had one of my tiger bobs die. The other one is fine. I'm going to get him a companion for the other one. So let's add the water to this tank. It may be the same amount of water, which I believe it is. And I notice, again, condensation here. That's the, and next week we'll clean everything. We're going to check this filter. This has a red light on it to let you know if the filter is bad. This is fine. I'm going to let this go until next week, and we'll change it when we do the water change at the end of the month. So now they're looking for food. He's looking for food. So now that we did these two tanks, I'm going to take the water clarifier to give some water clarifier to the tank. Right here, I got it. Smart Start Plus. So we're starting a tank, whatever, it's the same thing. Alright, I'll add just a little bit of this to the tank and to that one too. We didn't add that much, just a drop. That's it. And it's a drop to this one. And like I said, I use API. I use Tetra Pond products. So you can see this. Okay, this is what I use. I'm not endorsing it or anything. This is what I use. If they want me to endorse something, or I would gladly would do it for them. Also, feed my fish the select thing, whatever I can get. Usually Tetra products. This is what I get. Okay, this is what I'm giving them. I give them a pinch of each, like a handful in my hand, and we do this, and they're all waiting for the food. That's more than enough. There's only like 5 or 6 fish in here, so that's more than enough. Now for this one, they're waiting. Same thing, only went to the edge of the tank with the water right here, the edge, so that I'd fill this up, the water evaporate faster because it would get condensation on here. It's only over here where the bubble is, and that is where the condensation is, and we'll clean all that up when we change the tank. So now we put the fish food in, and they go crazy for it too. Give them a little more because there's more fish in here. Alright? In this tank, everybody asks me what's in here. Tiger bobs, a clown loach, zebra, and 2 angels, and a catfish. I don't know where he is. Zoom out some, there he is, over there. Catfish, and then the red tail shark. So now all I have to do is do that tank by the glow tank, add water to that. That's basically what I do, and then I'll show you. Here we go, over to the glow tank right here, and fill this up. I'm probably going to need more than one of these. Definitely need more than one. As I said, over here is the condensation, and this is where it builds up over the filter. So that's why you have evaporation in the tank. Next week, like I said, or the last week when I do the water change on the tank, I'm going to clean this up and clean the condensation off and everything else like that. But I have to add one more thing of water, and that should do it. Okay, I have the last water, which I think will help. And I want to bring the camera closer to you. I'm going to put this that fills it up. That basically stops. Then we're going to let that go. Those two go to tomorrow. Everybody asks me how many tanks I have. Constantly asks me how many tanks I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually 8 tanks. There's another one over here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go, and a 6th one that I'm going to set up. That will be a quarantine tank for separating the babies, let the babies grow, and then the fry when I plant them. And it's over here. I'll show you. This right here. That's a 5-gallon tank, 10-gallon tank, 10-gallon tank. You can see I'm still working on the crystallization of the water. I got to put some water softener in the tank, so that's what I'm going to do with that. But I'm going to let that go till tomorrow. You'll see that tomorrow. You'll see the Safe Plus and stuff that I got. So what I'm going to do now is show you the sideways fish. I'm going to first feed them. gonna feed them now. Again, put some stuff in there, and I'm gonna bring you to the tank. I always check the temperature, the tank, and it's safe. It's in a safe margin right now, and the heater's working fine. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the camera and everything to the fish tank and show you what it looks like. Alright, so here's the sideways fish. He's fine. Right, this is the tank. Okay. On the bottom you have tetras, and you can see them in the front right there. See them? That's the tetras. Okay. You have an orange goldfish, blue goldfish, burgundy one, and 2 yellow ones, and 1 green one. Now see them all? See, this is the sideways fish. See, and he's fine. He eats. You see him? He's swimming around, and he's fine because he doesn't have a fin on that side, or it's stumpy. So that's it. But he asked me about it. He's fine, and that's what I did for today. I will be cleaning the tanks next week, and then doing a water change on all 3 tanks, main tanks. This one I have the mollies. This is the community tank, and that's the glow tank. That's going to be the molly. The first tank here is going to be the first tank here. This one. This is going to be a molly and platy tank breeding. This will be the guppy tank breeding, and this will be quarantining fish by separating babies and watch them grow, whatever. Get the fry out. And so forth. I'm going to put plants in there and everything else. And I always said I was going to do it, but I can actually do it now. So I'm getting much better. And my plans are, well, see a DIY project for this basement. Here this is my DIY Monday station. We're going to do a lot of DIY projects. So that you'll see the DIY project in the hall. And the hall finished. Over here, we'll come to this. Over here, I have a lot of DIY projects. If you can see, it says DIY Mondays, and this is where I'll be doing a lot of painting and stuff like that, working on all the stuff that's here. I will be painting tomorrow with the green paint here. You can see I have all my paints here. I'll take this green paint right here. As a matter of fact, I'll leave it out. So now we could sit down here and everything else. My daughter will be cleaning up all her stuff. This is from her friends and stuff. I'm going to put a bike down here and a weight machine and work out down here, do my therapy exercises because I can't do therapy anymore. It ended. So this is my box with all my filters and stuff, which we'll be changing. This is for that, and this is the here for the glow tank. Not the glow tank. The which tank? The molly and platy tank right here. And again, it's a Tetra filter. I'll go over all this stuff tomorrow. Where I'm going to put these thermometers and so forth. And what else do I have? I have smaller filters. This is the whisper filter. If you can hear that this is the whisper filter, it still hums. It's not silent like says the man would do something wrong. I've got to look at the instructions and everything else. But do you hear it? That's the whisper filter on this tank. I gotta check and see if I did it right. So that's the video for today on the pond and garden sanctuary fish Tank Thursday channel. As always, as I say on the Pond and Garden channel, like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell, let me know what you think of the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Till next time, all things are possible if you believe. Let's try to get this channel up, as well as the Pond and Garden Sanctuary. I'll be live streaming at 10 tonight, 9 Central, 8 Mountain, and 7 Pacific. I'll be on till about 10:45, and I'll see, maybe I'll click off and come back to the channel afterwards. But we'll see. I'm going to go off about 10:50, before 11 o'clock, because I have to pick up my daughter. But other than that, I hope to see everybody on the live stream. Go check this video out, and I'll see you tomorrow on Fish Fridays, and we'll explain the tanks. And then make sure you watch DIY Mondays on DIY Monday channel, and outside in the Pond and Garden channel, what I'm doing with the deck, getting all the stuff, all the gardens cleaned up and everything else like that. And then of course we have Lawn and Garden Tuesdays, which I will be downloading another video to Doc. I did a video today about cool season coming, and I will download the video to How To with Doc onto that video, and I'll have another video for you for Tuesday, and then I'll be linking these two videos together. Be download for that, and what I'm doing with the shed. Hopefully get the shed down so that the first week in October I can get that shed up before it really gets cold, and have that shed ready to go, and clean up that whole corner, and you'll see how nice it is, and then the yard will be cleaned, and we'll get to the backyard barbecue station and cleaning that up as well. Till next time, again, like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell, let me know what you think. Tell everybody about Fish Tank Thursday channel, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. There will be shorts posted in this channel starting next week. Till then, like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell, let me know what you think. Don't forget to go to the Pond and Garden channel tonight. Watch me on the live stream. Hopefully this will download, and I'll see you in the next video. Till next time, Stephen F. signing off. Bye for now. See you soon. Don't forget to watch next Fish Tank Thursdays. Thank you.